Alright, so for the last couple of months, there has been a resurge in popularity of The Incredibles. But that mainly has to do with one character, Gamma Jack. Gamma Jack is known for having radiation manipulation, can control radiation bursts, but mainly is known for being the equivalent of Homelander before Homelander. You see, Gamma Jack used to have the name Handsome Jack because he would prioritize over saving handsome and attractive girls and women over people that he didn't find attractive.
So, I take a look around, I see if there's any good-looking women who need to be rescued immediately, and then I sort of start from there and work my way down the list.
For example, he said that he liked villains that were females and would hesitate to kill them because he thought that they were attractive.
But I tell you, once in a while, the real kicker is I get these dames, man, these dame villains, and they got the curves and the hair and the big eyes, and boy, those ones, they're really, really hard to kill. Especially the ones that they come up and, and they're looking at you and you're looking at them and you feel that simpatico, like she's digging you and you're digging her, digging you, and boy, you really gotta take a jog around the block real quick and, sort of get your concentration back, compose yourself, because, you can't get distracted by these sort of thoughts when you're going up against a super villain. That's one of the hard parts of the jobs, when you come across a dame who's really something to look at and you just gotta let her have it, because she's a villain. Those are the bad days.
And says in the interview that and I quote, Ugly Joe with a laser pointed at him, or at least I think that's what he says, with a laser pointed at him is gonna have to, and I quote, wait in line.
If you've got Tubby Joe Schmo over there with a laser pointed at his head, then he might have to wait in line a little while.
And also, he thought that superheroes were the superior race to humans. And people online started comparing him to Gamma Jack. And people started looking to The Incredibles and found all this crazy lore that was released a long time ago that people didn't talk about until now. And Gamma Jack recently has been glazed online with all of these edits and people saying that he's crazy powerful and all of this other stuff. But we know that the villain took him out with Syndrome. But could he survive other villains? For example, a rogues gallery. Mainly one of the most popular rogues galleries, if not the most popular rogues gallery in all of fiction. That's right, I'm talking about Batman's rogues gallery. Right there, they're right there. So, I have come with a list of the most popular Batman villains, and I would like to list them off, and whether I think Gamma Jack could beat them and easily kill them in a 1v1, or if Gamma Jack is gonna be the one who's gonna be turned into pavement. First up we got is the most popular and the most dangerous Batman villain, the Joker. I'm sorry to say all Gamma Jack lasers, but Gamma Jack is dead. Alright, listen. I know Gamma Jack is very powerful. He has all of these crazy abilities, but the Joker is a master manipulator, has utilized things like mind control, psychological warfare, explosives, and also, although Gamma Jack is very, and I mean very powerful, let's be honest, he's not bulletproof. And isn't the Joker a threat to the Justice League? And the Justice League conceive of characters like Superman, who can fly so fast that they break through the bounds of infinity and lift galaxies. Wonder Woman, a warrior soldier who has been trained since childhood to become the princess of a warrior tribe. We got Martian Manhunter, an alien that can shapeshift. Aquaman, a guy who can communicate and control the ocean. And then there's also Batman. The Joker is a big threat, maybe one of the biggest threats to the Justice League. I'm sorry. I am truly sorry for all the Gamma Jack Glazers, but Gamma Jack is dead. He's just gone, alright? Secondly on my list, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is dead. Harley Quinn... Now, I'm not talking about her when she is trying to be on her redemption right now. I'm talking about her when she's a villain. When she was a villain, yeah, she's not surviving against a guy who has literal radiation manipulation and can create explosions that are as strong as nuclear bombs. Next up, we got is Bane. Bane is essentially an evil Mr. Incredible. He is a drug dealer, he is a crime lord, and he uses this sort of drug serum to make himself stronger. He is able to punch through brick walls, bend steel, and can shatter wood with his bare hands. That is how strong Bane is. Although Gamma Jack is very powerful and can fly, Gamma Jack does not have super strength, and if he does have super strength, he is not like Mr. Incredible level. However, Bane, not only is he insanely strong, but he is insanely durable. And speaking of durable, if you look at the stats of Gamma Jack, you will look that his indestructibility is not that high. So if Bane and Gamma Jack were to fight, Bane, if it's a hand-to-hand fight and they're in a condensed room, then Gamma Jack is probably going to die. But if it's an open range area, like in the middle of a city in the streets, then Gamma Jack will probably win. But in the most common scenario that Bane most commonly fights inside of small rooms, like in the Arkham games, comics, and stuff like that, in that scenario, Gamma Jack is probably getting one-punched. Next up, Mr. Freeze.
That's gonna be a yikes from me. Holy sh**.
I am sorry. I know that he has this tragic backstory, but Mr. Freeze is just gone. Gamma Jack, radiation manipulation, creates explosions, has super speed, and can fly. What does Mr. Freeze have? Ice gun, against a guy who can create heat explosions. Mr. Freeze is dead. Gamma Jack solos!
Yes! 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 No! No! No!
What do we got next? Poison Ivy. There are multiple reasons why Gamma Jack might be cooked. Not only is Poison Ivy considered one of the most attractive women in DC, I mean, if you go to the Smasher Passes, but forget about that. And remember, Gamma Jack hesitates to kill female attractive villains. So if he were to encounter Poison Ivy, she would just use that to her advantage and use her plant pheromone gases to mind control Gamma Jack to do whatever she wants. And then remember, she literally used those same gases on Superman. So if she can use it on Superman and pretty much the entire Justice League aside from Batman, and she's also used it on Batman a couple of times before, then she can definitely use it on Gamma Jack. I'm sorry. Gamma Jack is going out. And you guys in the comments can decide whether if he's going out in a good or bad way. Next up we got is Killer Croc. A giant lizard man who has superhuman strength, superhuman reflexes, can regrow limbs, has a healing factor, is insanely durable, and I'm pretty sure that he's been able to tank explosions before. And also, I'm pretty sure that he is ruthless, and he will not hesitate to bite anyone's head off. You guys can disagree in the comments if you want to, but considering that Killer Croc has a healing factor, super strength, superhuman reflexes, superhuman durability and endurance, can tank explosions, is a ruthless monster, I think Gamma Jack might go out in a worse way than when he fought the 6th Omni Droid. I'm gonna be completely real with you. He's probably getting his limbs eaten off. That is not a way I would like to go. Next up we got Deadshot. Deadshot, the guy who was a master arms man, has been hired as an assassin to take care of the most powerful superheroes. Is extremely skilled. And remind you, I don't think Gamma Jack is bulletproof, and neither is his suit. Unless Gamma Jack is so fast that he can dodge bullets, which I don't think he is, but if he is, Gamma Jack could probably kill Deadshot. But if he is not fast enough to dodge bullets, then I think Gamma Jack might be dead. Next up we got is Victor Zsasz. A normal guy. Yeah, he's dead. Moving on. Solomon Grundy. The immortal steroid zombie who is immortal and speaks in lullabies. Yeah, I think Jack might be dead. Let me get this straight. You want me to think that an immortal zombie who is so strong that he can lift cars and is a zombie and is immortal, which I've said before, I just cannot stress the fact that he is immortal enough. I'm going to believe that cannot kill Gamma Jack, or really anyone. I mean, this... okay. I think this is getting out of hand. Because if I stand on top of it for too long... So let's just move it on. Clayface. Clayface is a shapeshifter. Clayface is insanely durable. And he might not be the smartest, but he is incredibly strong. He can slither and slime his way through small crevices, like little cracks in the ground, and easily escape places. And if he's not taken out in the right way, I'm pretty sure he's immortal, because he's made out of clay. I think you already know where this is going. Gamma Jack is dead. Alright, you got Clayface. Man-Bat. Man-Bat is dead. I hate to break it to you. Man-Bat is dead. What is Man-Bat supposed to do against Gamma Jack? I mean, Man-Bat is strong and all, but I mean, he's definitely not as strong as the other villains that I have on the list. And he's also extremely dumb. So yeah, moving on. Killer Moth is dead. I'm just gonna go through all the ones that are dead. Killer Moth is dead. Black Mask is dead. The Penguin is dead. Mad Hatter is dead. The Riddler is dead. And Two-Face is dead. All of them are dead. Next up we got is Deathstroke. You can agree with me if you can disagree or agree with me if you want. A Master Swordsman has access to the Lazarus Pit, which pretty much makes him immortal. Is trained in almost any martial art that you can think of. And he has superhuman strength, speed, reflexes, and his armor is bulletproof. I'm sorry, Gamma Jack, and to all the Gamma Jack Glazers, Gamma Jack is not surviving an encounter with Deathstroke. And even if Deathstroke does die, he has access to the Lazarus Pit. He's just gonna come back to life. Even if Gamma Jack can easily kill Deathstroke, Deathstroke is just gonna come back. So either Deathstroke kills Gamma Jack, or it's just an infinite loop of death and rebirth. It's just gonna go on over and over. Next we got is Jason Todd, aka the Red Hood. Jason Todd has been able to do things that not even God-level characters can do. He has caught Batman off guard, he has nearly killed Batman, and he has also outsmarted Batman on multiple occasions. Again, and also, let's not forget the fact that Jason is a master gunsman, superhuman reflexes, superhuman strength. He has amazing strength feats, and his mentor Batman has been able to go up against God-level characters. And again, Jason Todd has nearly killed Batman. He has also outsmarted and caught Batman off guard. So I feel like whether you want to say that Jason Todd is going to catch him off guard, or if they're just going to do a 1v1, I don't really think that Gamma Jack is going to survive. I'm going to be completely real with you. Scarecrow. Scarecrow, master criminal, and uses this thing called fear toxin, which he uses to make you see these crazy visions of your worst fears. You will hallucinate. You will go crazy. You will lose your gosh dang mind. You will feel hallucinations, and in the real world, it's completely normal. But in your mind, you are experiencing horrible, weird, and disgusting things that you see as visions. And I don't know if Gamma Jack is going to be able to handle that because his morale and willpower is not that high. So if he's faced with someone who can literally weaponize his greatest fears to make him go insane, I don't know. I feel like Gamma Jack is dead. I'm sorry. The Batman who laughs. The Batman who laughs is Batman. The guy who is a billionaire has trained with ancient monks for at least a decade, has gained superhuman strength, speed, reflexes, and he has been able to go up against godlike characters and do things that would make you rethink whether he's human or not. The Batman who laughs is Batman, but he has no moral code. And I'm pretty sure that the Batman who laughs literally becomes the Darkest Knight, which is a godlike entity who can destroy universes. So, to put it shortly, Gamma Jack is dying in either a quick or horrible death. Then we've got Ra's al Ghul, who is also the last villain on my list. Ra's al Ghul. He is a master assassin, leader of the League of Shadows, or League of Assassins, knows pretty much every martial art, has lived for thousands of years, has learned thousands or even millions of techniques that give you insane abilities, and he is a master gunsman, and there is a scene where and remember, this guy is thousands of years old. There is a scene in a movie where he is literally deflecting and dodging bullets. And he is literally using his bullets to slice up all of them. He's using his sword to slice up all of the bullets. There are 10 guys with assault rifles coming after him. He is thousands of years old, and he is using a single sword to block bullets that are coming out of sniper rifles, 10 sniper rifles, shooting at him from all different angles, and he's blocking it with a single sword. How? How do you do this and be thousands of years old? And he has access to the Lazarus Pit, which makes him immortal. He can come back from death as many times as he wants. He is immortal. And he is doing all of this at thousands of years old? I don't know there is no way Gamma Jack is surviving an encounter with an immortal master swordsman who has gained superhuman strength and reflexes from thousands of years of training and is a leader of a league of super strong, super speed ninjas. And he has a daughter called Talia al Ghul, who is just as strong as him. And she's probably insanely strong. And she's also, again, same thing with Poison Ivy, she's considered one of the most beautiful villains, and she can also use that to her advantage to take out Gamma Jack. So do what you will with that information.